Hey everyone, it's Nathan Orenstein with The No Show, here to talk about Minari. Minari is written and directed by Lee Isaac Chung and stars Yeun, Yeri, Alan Kim, Noel Kate Cho, Yuh-jung, and Will Patton. It is semi-autobiographical for Lee Isaac Chung, and it is available to rent online. Minari is about the Yees, a family of South Korean immigrants who have moved to rural Arkansas in the 1980s. Jacob and Monica, played by Youn and Yeri, make money by sexing chicks at the local hatchery, but it is ultimately Jacob's goal to own a farm of his own. They live with their children, David and Anne, played by Kim and Cho, as well as Monica's mother, played by Yuh-jung. Minari really is about as simple as I've made it out to be. Nothing especially big happens here, it's more just about the Yees acclimating to their new life in Arkansas. That being said, it certainly is not an easy transition for them. Minari really is about so many things, from money and family to community and pride and religion. It branches out into all these different subjects in a way that feels natural to the story and natural to a family in the same situation as the Yees. I don't think Minari is about any one thing in particular, but it touches on all these different topics in a way that makes them all feel important to the narrative and to the priorities of the Yee family. I would go as far to say that Minari really gets everything it can out of its major themes without dwelling too long on any one subject. There are certainly moments here that don't feel quite as essential to the discussion of these big topics, but they really do feel essential to setting the tone and just the atmosphere of this film. It's a really well written movie, even if it lacks any big narrative points to build upon. I know that a couple of weeks ago I said Judas and the Black Messiah had one of the best ensemble casts I've seen in a while, but that's already been dethroned by Minari. Everyone here, including the child actors, are so good. I don't really have anything in particular I want to say about the cast, other than that they're all great, but I will say that Yuh-jung does give my favorite performance as the grandmother. Her relationship with her grandson David is really emotional, and it's really beautiful watching that relationship grow stronger as the movie goes on. It's a small cast, basically just the Yees, but they all do a really great job and they feel like a real family. I bought every single relationship here between every pair of characters, and I think that's probably the single most important thing in a family drama like Minari. Holding all of this together is Lee Isaac Chung's directing style. Despite how grounded in reality this entire movie is, the direction here really honestly makes Minari feel like it could be a fantasy movie. The editing is swift and the cinematography has a very airy quality to it. Most notably though, I think the score is absolutely heavenly. It never overpowers any of the scenes it's used in, but it really does add a lot of subtle emotion. It's rare for a film score to have such an impact on the movie, but I think the score in Minari definitely achieves that. I think that Minari could have potentially been a more standard and even boring film, but Lee Isaac Chung's direction does a lot to make this a much more enjoyable watch. I really don't have a single bad thing to say about Minari, and I think it's the first true masterpiece of 2021. Don't let the subtitles or the $20 price point scare you off. Minari revels in its simplicity and makes the absolute most of it. It's not quite perfect, but it's about as close as you can get. I'm going to give Minari a 10 out of 10. If you enjoyed the review, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you've seen Minari already, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I've been Nathan Orenstein with The No Show. Thanks for watching.